Plants vs. Zombies HD, probably the best official way to play Plants vs. Zombies on mobile, is being permanently listed in favor of the other phone version. Hey, I'm Jay, and let's talk about it. On March 24th, people noticed that Plants vs. Zombies HD was added to EA's list of games being sunset. Shortly after, the game disappeared from the App Store, making it impossible to authentically obtain today. And on June 24th, the servers will go offline.
This is a replica of Andy's room.
Keep your questions about servers later, I'll get into that. EA then tells you to play the phone version instead to enjoy quote-unquote the same original PvZ1 experience. I mean, if there are two mobile versions, just play the other one, right? Well, if you haven't been keeping up, PvZ on mobile is basically a huge sloppy mess. Over time, PopCap has gotten incredibly greedy and has been trying to squeeze as much money as possible out of players. A year ago, PopCap released an update that removed lawnmowers and forced players to watch ads to get them back. And later, they followed it up with another update where you had to pay $7 for the speed up button. That's more than buying the original game! That's also ignoring how bad the game looks now. The current mobile version, Plants vs. Zombies Free, released in 2014 and is built off the original mobile port from 2010. Because it was made for early smartphones, a lot of compromises were made. The sprites aren't very high quality since screens were much smaller at the time. But it's been over a decade and PopCap has never improved the visuals, making the game a complete eyesore today. Plants vs. Zombies HD, however, doesn't have these issues. PopCap hasn't updated it in about 8 years, so while it doesn't get bug fixes, it also avoids all of the greedy changes. Technically, there were paid versions that were even better since they didn't have ads, but PopCap removed those back in 2017. Awesome. So with those gone, PvZ HD became the best official and accessible way to play the game, and now it's being taken away. On March 25th, this pop-up was spotted in-game telling players to migrate to the other version and that servers will be shutting down. First off, what servers? This is an offline game. There are no servers to connect to. I don't even know if PopCap knows what they're talking about. Maybe they mean ad servers? Honestly, that sounds like a good thing. So if PopCap wants you to play their main phone version on iPad, let's see how that actually looks. Oh wow, that is terrible. So let me explain why there are two versions in the first place. PvZ Mobile released at a time where file sizes and hardware limitations actually mattered, so instead of one unified app, they made separate versions for phone and iPad. Because PopCap completely abandoned the HD version and never upgraded the original mobile version, you're left with this horrible resolution problem. Trying to play the standard mobile version on iPad gives you massive black bars to fill up the screen, and while the OS gives you an upscaling button, it just makes everything look even worse. And this is what they want you to play. Thank you, PopCap, very cool. Honestly, I feel like making a full video on how bad the mobile version of PvZ has become is necessary, because it has fallen off hard. You know your game has fallen off when the original creative director is complaining on Twitter about how many ads there are. Anyways, if you're looking for mods that give you a much better experience than PopCap ever will, I'd suggest checking out PvZ Touch or PvZ Ultimate depending on what you want. Thanks for watching.